Hi, everyone. David Aragona and Mike Beer here, profiling some of the Kentucky Derby contenders. And speaking of that run for the roses, check out some of the Kentucky Derby packages that are now available at DRF.com. You can save up to 39% if you're buying PPs for the Oaks and the Derby. Just scoop up one of these packages and you can get betting strategies, the player's guide, clock reports, along with your past performances. Just go to shop.drf.com to learn more about our Kentucky Derby packages. Mike, let's take a look at Kentucky Derby contender Tappan Street, who was the winner of the Grade 1 Florida Derby. And we can check out the replay of that race as he held off Sovereignty, who was going to be one of the shorter prices moving on towards the Kentucky Derby. He was the favorite in this Florida Derby, and Tappan Street just held him off, got first run on Sovereignty coming into the lane, but he never lets that runner get back into the race because he showed good acceleration to take this race over and just continues to maintain those strides all the way through the wire. He is, though, very lightly raced moving on to the first Saturday in May.
He is very lightly raced. He didn't get started until the end of December. So this will only be his fourth start in the Kentucky Derby, but this horse is good. He's run well in all of his races. That video we just watched there in the Florida Derby, Sovereignty, as you mentioned, is on a lot of short lists for that Kentucky Derby. And yeah, Tappan Street is a little handier than that horse. He always had position on Sovereignty in that race, but this horse also really ran through the stretch, and he was not letting Sovereignty was trying really hard in there, David, and Tappan Street was not letting him run him down.
And something that I've noticed watching Tappan Street's replays, Mike, is he is a really good gate horse. He breaks very sharply. He did so in the Holy Bull when they chose to rate him after that good break. And then again in the Florida Derby where he broke on top of the field and Luis Saez just took a hold of him, put him in behind horses. He rated kindly, didn't get keen, being taken back a little bit, and made that move when the jockey wanted to. So he does seem like a push button horse. That's a quality that you do want to have in a horse moving on to the Kentucky Derby, especially one that is as lightly raced as he is. I guess my question for you, Mike, is are you at all concerned about this son of Into Mischief out of a distorted humor mare getting the extra furlong, having just 3 races under his belt?
Yeah, I'm not, as time goes on, David, I'm less and less concerned about these horses that don't have a ton of seasoning under their belts on the way to the Derby. I mean, what's he giving away here to some of the, top, leading contenders that are up there with him? A couple of races, maybe. It's not like they've all got a bunch of races behind them. I don't know. That stuff worries me, less and less going forward. I'll just try to judge him off of his talent. First of all, I feel like he's got plenty of pedigree to get this distance. Maybe you agree, maybe you don't, but I think he's got it. I like everything about his races. I like his running style. I like his acceleration. I like the way he runs through the wire in his races. This horse is good. To me, he's one of the major players on the first Saturday in May.
Yeah, I agree with what you were saying about his dam side pedigree. There is more stamina there than meets the eye. The dam is actually a half-sister to a horse named Pyrenees, who was the winner of the Grade 3 Pimlico Special, going 1 mile and 3/16, a horse who was second in the Jockey Club Gold Cup at the Derby's 1.25 mile distance. And that horse was by Into Mischief, so a very close relative to Tappan Street. So there is pedigree there for this horse to get the distance. We'll just see if he's got the seasoning to do so, but he certainly is in the right hands with trainer Brad Cox. So those are our thoughts on Kentucky Derby contender Tappan Street. But let us know what you think about this Cox trainee and whether he's got a chance to win the Run for the Roses in early May.